Hey everyone, it's Joe again, and today I'm going to be doing a Nutribullet test to see how well it makes whole carrot juice. Now let me be clear about something. If you want to really juice something, meaning you want to remove the juice from the pulp of a vegetable or a fruit, I wouldn't really recommend doing that in the Nutribullet. The reason is because you're going to have to strain it afterwards, and you're not going to really be able to make any sort of large amount quickly. But that being said, I don't recommend doing that anyway, because why would you want to get rid of the fiber and the pulp in a fruit or a vegetable? So I'm going to be making a whole juice in the Nutribullet. I'm just going to load it up with carrots and water, just that, and I'm going to drink it afterwards. So stick around to the end if you guys want to see me do that. All right, let's get over to the Nutribullet and get things started. So that is around 5 whole carrots that I blended and put in there. I then filled up water to the max fill line. So this thing is pretty much filled to capacity. If I were you, I'd probably do a little bit less than this to be on the safe side, but let's push this thing to its limits and see how it does. And by the way, I would normally do this in my Vitamix if I were to make a whole juice. So this is really just a test to see how much pulp is left over and how drinkable this is after I do it. Let's open it up and have a look. Yeah, I don't really think, for the amount of carrots I put in, it did it really, really finely. I wouldn't say it's pieces of carrot as much as it is the pulp, which you would expect after you put something in a blender and not a juicer. But let's turn around. I'm gonna try and drink this whole thing. So before I actually drink it, what I was saying kind of piqued my curiosity a bit. I would normally never throw this many carrots into the Vitamix. Like I said, I was really trying to test out the Nutribullet here. So I'm gonna pour this into the Vitamix, blend it real quick, see if it gets it any more fine. I don't think it's going to be able to, but just a test, and then after that, I'll drink it. So let me pour this in here. Let's start it up. No, to me, you could still see the pulp in there. It looks pretty much exactly the same. The Nutribullet actually does a really good job of pulverizing things. It's really good at creating a vortex like the Vitamix is. Obviously, you can't make a carrot soup in the Nutribullet, but yeah, it kind of works on a similar mechanism to the Vitamix, where the blades on the Nutribullet are dull, so they're not chopping the carrots, they're actually pulverizing them as they get pulled to the center. But as I promised, I'm gonna try and drink this. So let me pour it back into the Nutribullet cup. All right, let's turn the camera around. Guys, cheers. I don't recommend doing this yourself. If you wanted to make a carrot juice in the Nutribullet, I would either strain it with a nut milk bag or a fine mesh strainer, use less carrots, and then maybe put some sort of sweeter fruit in there, or maybe some basil and some ginger to make it more palatable, but I don't think I'm going to enjoy this. I can't do it. I think I have to eat it with a spoon. I'm really sorry guys, but there's absolutely no way I could drink that like that. So I'm gonna try and strain some of the pulp out and see what we get here. I have this fine mesh blender, or sorry, this fine mesh strainer, but a cheesecloth or something would probably be way better. All right, so I could probably keep that going for a little longer, but it did a good job getting the actual juice out. So maybe now I'll put this back in the Nutribullet cup, and now I'll drink it, and now I'll try and drink it. I think my lips are a little stained, you guys. So anyway, I've got this carrot juice now in the glass. This is what I'll drink. I could not do it with the pulp. It was just, it would like trigger my gag reflex. I'm not sure why exactly. I think it was just too much hard ingredient, too much solid ingredients just in one sip. I don't know if anyone could do that. It seems impossible. But let's give this a try. Hey, that's actually not bad. You know, I'm not a big juice guy myself, but I gotta say that was rather refreshing. Again, I do prefer to keep the pulp and the fiber in there when I make a smoothie and stuff like that, but this is nice for a novelty, and it's nice to see that the Nutribullet can actually do it, and it didn't really matter whether I put it in that or in my Vitamix. So, if you guys found this video helpful, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for blender recipes, blender tests, all that good stuff. And be sure to check the description of this video. There's a Nutribullet buyer's guide that you might be interested in if you don't have one, along with links to my other videos that you guys might find interesting. And that's it for this one. Hope you guys have a great day.